6, 7, go.
Hi, my name is Greg Scott.
I'm Lemery Rollins, and we're here at New Year's Dance Extravaganza.
2017.
Cool. So we talked about Fouettes. The first couple of things that we talked about was the energy into your body. So you can either do this sitting on the floor, or you can do this standing. So one of the exercises we gave was extend your foot. Think about pulling the energy from your heel into your core or your belly button. So I'm not lifting from my hip. I'm literally pushing from my heel, and then I'm going to point my toe. So the same method applies when I'm making lines. I'm trying to pull the energy into my core with my line versus extend the line away from me. So a lot of these types of things we do that, where it pulls away versus pushing in. And then we made you get into a position like this, a little passe. So all the action is going to go forward. I'm keeping my knee turned out, my foot turned out. I'm going to go around and then bring the leg back in. And then out, around, back in. So I'm not really using my leg to propel me, I'm just fanning the leg out. Also notice that as we're lowering or as we're extending, we're getting a little plie, around, and then as I retract the leg, I get a little releve. All right, so we made you also do this from a ronde. So we get into a cross, you're gonna unravel, and then when you get to the point where your legs, your thighs are together on the other side, now we have the same out, around, and then retract. Yeah? Or out, around, and back.
So the main thing is the action's being done by your leg, not being done by your body. So it's not a turn, it's a leg action.
You're using the energy from the turn to help extend your leg. We did do that other move. It's the same thing that happens in this little roll up with the ronde out. So we use that same action. All right, so doing these from a single footed turn. So the main difference, if you led me into a regular single foot turn, we go 1, 2, 3. He's not leading this, this is my choice. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just adding an extra weight transfer so I can get onto my left foot.
I'm going to see this, as I do the first turn, I'm going to see the leg. So then it goes, oh, she's in Fouettes. So then now I have to make sure that I'm pulsing my turns. It's to get back to the fan. Get to the fan.
Coast,
Get to the fan.
back to the fan.
To the fan.
Coast, back to the fan.
Notice the fan is starting as far over here as it can, and it's going around. We're trying to get about 180 degrees. So from there, all the way around.
A couple of things, the frame needs to be wide enough so that your followers' shoulders and whole body can fit inside. That goes for the way that the leaders are pulsing and the way that the followers are holding your frame. Make sure that followers keep your palm facing out.
Which was looking at your cell phone vertically and then just showing somebody. Don't drop your phone, just show them. That keeps them there.
You can either use your leader's hand as a free hand as a means of support,
I like a ballet bar.
or you can use his body as you do the actual fouette motion. And then briefly, we did go over a version for the leaders. So start with handshake.
Started this way, I'm going to change hands. I'm going to tell her to stay here. So I'm not using energy that way or letting energy continue to go. I'm literally just saying stay. I'm going to take this foot, I'm going to cross that foot over, go under my own arm. Now I have her body.
And same thing, I'm leaving this arm out here. If he wants to use it, he can. Otherwise, he can use my hip. So he traveled a little, I had to move with him. Yep. Followers, you can't, don't try to propel your leader. Just kind of leave your arm toned but flexible so that he can establish the orbit that he needs. Since most of us aren't really used to doing the orbits for them.
And the last, one of the things we did give you as well is if you're in a single-footed turn or in the Fouettes, just stay in it.
So when you exit,
on one foot, stay in it.
Try to exit on the 1 foot and then have your leader bring you out of it versus trying to exit.
So don't try to exit, just try to stay in it.
Cool, awesome. Thank you all very much. It looks like we can turn the Titanic next. So